5 weird things a European person noticed at an American shop Target. Ready to see what these 5 weird things are. Excited to get into this. Before we do, I appreciate if you guys can subscribe on. Let's just straight into this, see what we got.
First thing that surprised me about Target is it's way bougier than Walmart. Like when I first heard about Target, I thought it was going to be just like the same as Walmart, like the way Aldi and Lidl are, which are like the big kind of places in Europe. I know you guys have similar. Some or one of those there too, but that's what I thought like Target and Walmart would be. But they're completely different. Well, not completely different. Like they sell some of the same products. So yeah, it's way bougier. It's tidier. It's kind of cleaner and more organized than Walmart.
So is it kind of like the more upgraded version of Walmart? So like not bigger or don't have more things, but it's like got better things maybe? But
the prices are also reflecting the big difference. Like it's way more expensive in Target.
Oh, is it?
Sorry? When did the prices turn into crazy land? And they are significantly cheaper than back home. Oh shoot, wishful thinking. They're more expensive, but still cheaper. Like half the price.
Wait, is this toothpaste? Wait, there's no way I'm seeing toothpaste for $20-something. Is that toothpaste?
And the tagline for the store is expect more, pay less. So I'm sure you're paying less than like if you went to Trader Joe's. Is that the like kind of expensive one over there? But it's like still more expensive than Walmart. Or there was a place I went, Price something. It was a cheap place. It was cool. And I found it really interesting because when I looked it up, the median household income for the generic shopper in Target is actually higher than the national average. So apparently the median household income of Target shoppers is $64,000.
Wait, is that true then? So like if people can afford more, they will choose to go Target instead of like Walmart?
Apparently, the average U.S. income is $51,939.
Which is more than the UK.
That seems very high to me, by the way, as the national average. Yeah, $52,000.
I'm pretty sure the average in the UK is like maybe 26, 28. I don't think it's 30.
That's what the internet said. Is that correct? But according to statistics, Target guests are on average 40 years old, 43% of kids, and 57% have completed college, which is like, that's a significant number who've done college. And I always thought it was like really clever and funny when people call it Target.
Yo, who's doing these stats for Target, by the way? Is someone at the door going, okay, so how much do you make before you come in here? Have you been to college? Did you graduate? Okay, we just need to jot this down. Bro, someone started at the door.
And I thought that was like a recent thing, like a meme, but apparently not so. People have been calling it Target since the 1960s. Apparently this joke originated in Minneapolis. Did I say that wrong? Minneapolis, not Annapolis. Something else that really shocked me in Target was how many things are locked behind glass.
Oh, it's because it's pricey.
Because of the Tide Pod challenge.
Oh, that'd be annoying. So to get one of these, you have to get a staff member every single time. Oh, that'd be annoying if so much of that is locked behind.
People still do that.
That is not something you see in Europe, although we have started getting the most random items having security tags on them in some stores. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, they must get like a lot of stuff stolen in Target. And then I went to look up the statistics on this, but there are no official statistics, but it's estimated they lose around $500 million in theft every year. And apparently some of the theft is internal as well, like people who work there apparently.
Yo, hey, who's robbing Target? Who's robbing Target? Huh? Who's robbing 500 million? Yo, no wonder it's locked up behind glass.
Steal stuff too, which I guess is like a thing that happens.
Man.
The biggest problem with that is it drives up prices for us, the consumers, because they have to obviously account for their lost inventory, so that makes the prices on everything higher. So while it feels like a bit annoying that everything's locked behind glass, it's also kind of good because if there's less stuff stolen, stuff would be cheaper in turn, I guess. And that made me start thinking about
I can't believe it's getting stolen that much, bro. Yo, they need Target needs those shoppers, security shoppers. You know, like the fake shoppers, bro, that will keep an eye on things, look out for thieves.
Target a good place to work. And when I looked this up, it turns out it actually, according to the internet, is. But if you work at Target and you feel differently, let me know below in comments. By the way,
yo, does anyone work for Target in the comments? Does anyone work for them?
If you didn't know, I used to work in a department store. It was like one of my very first jobs. I worked in a store called Dunnes Stores. I worked in the menswear section, and can I just say, if you ever want to work in a department, menswear is the one to work in, because men are just not as messy. As a woman, we are messy shoppers. Like, I will pick up 500 things and I will put them back in the wrong place. I try not to, but like I do inevitably do it sometimes. Men will come in and they're like, I need a white shirt with short sleeves. And then he'll go, certainly, sir, what size are you? And I'll go, medium. And then you'll go, okay, well, we have this one and this one and this one. Would you like to go try them on? They're like, no.
Yo, I'm the same. I'm the same. Listen, man, if you're the same, let me know in the comments. And then women, if you guys like to grab loads, so let me know in the comments. But when I go shopping, I do not want to try on everything. You know what I'm saying? If I need something, I'm going to go there. I'm going to say what I need, what size is. And they're going to be like, yo, we got all of these. I'll be like, okay, I'll try that one. And I'll just get it. Most of the time, I'll just get it. I can't even bother. I just can't be bothered to try things on. I can't be bothered.
I will get that one. And you're like, oh, okay, well, okay. And then you just, they buy it. Like, they just buy it. There's not that much, like, I'm not saying every man does that, but, like, it's just so much easier than women's wear. And I cannot imagine having to deal with spillages and stuff in the grocery section. But anyway, back to Target.
What's going on there?
Apparently, currently, they pay between $15 and $24 an hour, which to me sounds like pretty good pay.
Yeah, that seems decent.
At least when you compare it to, like, being a server. I know that's like a very problematic area to work in the USA. And that's where the whole tipping culture comes in. Like, I've heard people only getting paid $3 an hour, which, like, how is that okay?
Oh,
but anyway,
yeah, but they rely on bro, that's crazy to think you get $3 an hour, but then they rely on the tips, right?
Apparently they also have like a lot of infrastructure in place for workers in Target too, which is good news. They have like pension plans,
that's good,
maternity leave and stuff like that. So kudos to the corporation if that is true. Again, let me know below in comments if you've had a different experience. Which brings me on to Canada.
But what's going on with Canada?
Apparently, Target was a big old flop when it tried to expand into Canada. Not such good news for Target workers in Canada at all. Apparently, a bunch of them, like up to 18,000, are going to be laid off very soon, or have been already. They're in the process of closing 133 Target department stores. So
wait, why does Canada hate Target so much? Yo.
So apparently it tried to expand in March 2013 to Canada, but Canadians, y'all weren't having it. The company lost about $2 billion in revenue. Like, that's a lot of money.
No shit, Sherlock.
Just a little bit of pocket change. The official line for stuff they blamed was a flawed merchandising system, tight time frame, and inadequate leadership. That was the official reasoning. However, Canadians online have said they just didn't have any of the stuff that they wanted in the department stores. Like, they were out of stock on loads of supplies.
Well, that's not good.
By the time they expanded into Canada, Canadians already had their favorite department stores that they were loyal to. Seems they just got too big too fast. And they
True. Like, you gotta take it to account, like, Canada will have their established stores, right? So when a new store comes in, hey, if you're not fully equipped, fully prepared, and good prices, then yeah, you're not gonna do well.
Didn't check out the landscape before they went to Canada. I have a theory too that Target is super USA patriotic. There was so much patriotic merchandise in the store. Like, Canada.
What, in Canada?
You didn't love that, right?
I wonder, is it possible perchance to purchase some America-themed apparel in this store?
Oh wait, and this is the Canadian store. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I love it.
Even indoctrinating the babas.
Wait, yeah, I would say this is an American store.
American, I only eat things that are red, white, and blue. These look amazing.
Is this the Canadian store? There's no way.
I'm presuming they didn't put that stuff in Canada. Like, maybe they had Canadian merchandise.
Oh, wait, that was the American store. She's just assuming. Oh, okay. Yo, that would be so funny if they had American merchandise in the Canadian stores. I'm not Canadian, but yo.
But again, let me know below in comments if you had an experience of that. And finally, the biggest thing I noticed about Target is something known as the Target effect, which is not the most creative name for it, but like also concise. So much impulse shopping in Target, and I can like
really?
I fell victim to it big time. One of the things that they do in the stores apparently is make it a really relaxing shopping experience. And the first thing I noticed about Target is how wide the aisles are. There's so much room, like as opposed to Dollar Tree where you're like, ooh, with your little cart, like, ooh, I'm like banging into people, and you kind of just want to get out of there really fast because like people, agoraphobia. I don't have agoraphobia, by the way. I just don't like
Wait, what is agoraphobia? Is that like a phobia from people?
Kidding. Sometimes I like people. I like some people.
She's lying. She hates you all.
The other thing I noticed was the trolleys are really light and they're really easy to move around. Like they're not like clink clink like big metal trolleys.
Okay, like they are in the UK.
Wheel. I always get the bockety wheel, but like
thank you, someone else. Yo, in the UK, when I get a trolley, right, or shopping cart or whatever you want to call it, why is mine always the one that makes a bro? It's I don't know what it is. I always get the broken one, bro. Always. I would just grab, bro, every single time, man. I'll get the one with the messed up wheel that makes the loudest noise every time.
The trolleys were, sorry, carts. You guys call them carts. The carts were like way smoother to glide around the store, and I have to imagine that is some kind of design by Target. Like everybody knows that stores do stuff to make you like cross by, like you go in to buy a candle and you end up coming out with like a candle plate and some lighters and stuff like that. Or you'll go in to get bread and bread won't.
Yo, I am the worst person to go to like grocery stores, bro. Like when I go to shops where there's food, I am the worst, because if I've got a trolley or if I've got a basket, right? I don't know what it is, but I just throw stuff in. I can't help it. I don't. Are you guys the same? I'll go there. I'll go to my shop, right, and I'll get like, I want to get a sandwich, or I want to get some crisps or whatever, right? Chocolate. I don't know. I'll have something in mind I want to get, and I'm walking down the aisles, and I'm like, oh, that was nice. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice, bro. And then I've just got a full basket full of food that I don't even want. That I didn't. Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Don't be in the first aisle. Like bread will be like 5 aisles down. Like Target obviously do that, but I'm thinking the trolleys and the wide aisles are a thing by design as well.
Right.
Also, Target has the most random products. I absolutely loved the pet section.
Lads, this creamer stuff, we don't have it so much back home.
Yeah, we don't.
This is what adds 50 million calories to your coffee in the morning and you don't even notice.
Bro, I really want to try creamer, bro. I don't think we have that in the UK. We might have it, but I don't see it.
Let's see.
Never had it.
Calories.
It's not bad.
I'm sure glad I have this trash bag. I'm real glad. I'm always surprised by how many not water options there are in America.
What do you mean?
Like, there's a lot of not water.
Wait. What is not water? What is that?
Hello, new friends. Aw, different spelling, but equal amount of restraint.
It's interesting to note that Target do not sell pew-pews like Walmart. Apparently, they made a stand about this a number of years ago. But they do have a number of self-defense products, which for me as a European, I think is pretty cool. It's quite difficult to get your hands on stuff like pepper spray here. And they definitely have the one-stop shop thing there.
Is pepper spray even legal here?
As well, that's super cool. Like the pharmacy, and then some stores have a Starbucks, and it just like definitely makes for like, I'm gonna spend a couple of hours in
that'd be nice if my store had a Starbucks, bro. I love Starbucks.
And I come out with like 15 things when I only went in to buy one thing. But anyway, let me know your thoughts.
Yo, why is it that Target, like, what kind of stand do they make where they don't sell the pew-pews? You know what I'm saying? Because I know Walmart does. A lot of Walmarts do. But very interesting video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys shop at Target and what you think to your experience in Target is compared to stuff like Walmart and stuff in the comments. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.